welcome back to the next episode of PaperBoat, and we're starting today's episode at the detective office that we built last episode, and as you can see I'm still wearing my Hemming Holmes skin, but let's get properly dressed before we stepped into the office. Now that is more like it. I haven't really taken the time to talk about this, but I made this model myself with the help of my friend Mono, so what do you think of it? I think it's a wonderful little hat we've made here. So, let's get inside because I have actually got some evidence on me that we found at the end of last episode. Hi, hello, Skull. And I actually wanted to place it in here. Now, at the end of last episode, we actually happened to find, me and my friend Tori Watson, a mushroom on the scene of the crime. And that is a very peculiar thing to have found under the stage where the crime happened. Anyway, I just wanted to step inside here to take a minute again to appreciate how cool this interior is. So let me know in the comments please what you thought of this build. However, I promised at the end of last episode that today would actually be the day that we get on building the new base, because if you don't remember, I used to have a base and abandoned it. So here's the spot. Here was the ballroom, and here's Tori Watson's base, and this is the spot I have chosen. So, why don't we begin today's episode with a little time lapse and clear up all of the space here that we're going to need to build this new base. Okay, now we have a pretty clear space to work with, and the thing is, I usually plan most of my builds in creative mode using colorful blocks to figure out the shapes. Now, for this base, I actually want to try and build most of it here on the fly, and I don't know if I should do the same thing I usually do, which is start with some random shapes and see how it goes, or if I should, immediately start with the right colors. Now, obviously, this base is not going to be pure blue and red. However, as we figure out just a little bit what we're going to be doing here, I want to tell you a little bit about this base. So my plan is to try and make a house which would be haunted and would kind of be the place where you would think me, Hemming Holmes, would come and investigate. So it would kind of be like the house of the murderer, if you want, but not really. So it would be kind of a Jekyll and Hyde situation where I'm the detective and I also live in the house where, there might have been a murder. We'll see how we'll decorate this house. But I think this kind of shape is a bit too small. We might need to go a bit bigger and, let's think about this a bit more. Now, actually, Ice has called me, my good friend Ice has called me because he wants me to help him with a build. And I don't know what it is. He said to meet him in the ocean, so I'll try to figure out where he wants me to go. So we're stopping everything already because you didn't bring any resources? Is that what's going on?
I brought a bit. I brought what I had. Doesn't look like a ship at all.
No! It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, what? This is gonna be the worst ship. So, Ice has asked me to bring a lot of stuff over, which was absolutely ridiculous because obviously I had none of this on me, so I had to, get all of this wood from my chests, and I bought some food because he just asked for food. He said, bring dark oak. Well, nothing makes sense, so I'm just gonna meet him and we're gonna continue to build this boat. I have no idea what he's done. So let's discover together. Oh, he's crouching so I can't find him. He thinks he's clever. Yeah, I am lost in the ocean. Let's try to find his base. So the base is right here, which means, okay, he's there. Alright, let's meet him over there, and we can continue to work on this ship.
What took you so long?
You! How dare you? No, honestly, how dare you? Okay, right. Where's the platform? There. Alright. Now, come here, and you better be happy, because I got everything you asked. And more.
Really?
I bought some food from Solo
Ooh.
for you. Okay, look at that. Huh? Wonderful. I
All right.
see at least you've done a bit of progress on the ship, which I
Yeah, I have
still think
actually.
is absolutely huge.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Dude, it's so big.
It is. It is average.
It's
I
a
think.
massive ship.
Have you ever built a wooden ship
Yeah,
before?
I
In
have
real
built
life.
ships before, but so
In real life.
yeah, dude, I'm not an idiot. I know how ships can float, okay? I'm not stupid. Now, I want you to explain to me, is this the front or the back? Because from what
That's the
you're
front.
doing, I can't figure it out.
That's the front. This is the back.
Okay, then why is the front curving up so bad this way? Why would you do that? Make it go up front, make it look cool. We want to have a cool
It
ship
is a
here.
different type of ship.
Yeah, but we want a cool one. Pirate ship, cool pirates, you know? No, no,
Yeah, I know. Cool pirate.
realistic,
Yeah.
terrible ships, you know? We're going for cool here. Can you draw me your ship on a tiny scale? Because what is your second house? There's the big thing here with staircases on both sides,
All right.
right? What is this? Huh? So after the absolute chaos, we actually started building, and as you can see, we got a pretty cool shape going on. Now, this was done on the fly, so I'm very proud of what we managed to do. It's not detailed, but we started getting a couple windows in at the end. Okay, now, I had to interrupt this time-lapse because this is actually a few days later, and we haven't finished the ship yet. And please ignore the fact that I'm absolutely wearing my Hemming Holmes skin. But there is a prime opportunity that has occurred. So I am here at Ice's base. I don't know if I've ever been here on camera. But if we go upstairs, now you have to understand that Ice has been trying to, for some reason, get a jungle sign come from me for like 2 weeks. And I just realized that the two jungle signs that he has, Tories and Solos, are actually just here. Now, I think this is a prime opportunity to, well, hide those away from him. So what I thought is we can just replace these and give them the same name, put them in here, and then see for how long he doesn't realize. Alright, here are the signs. I think it was, here, Tori and then Solo. You basically can't tell them apart, can you? So, now we need to figure out a hiding place, and I kind of want to send him on a quest. So, I guess I need to figure out a clue, but the thing is I don't want him to understand too quickly what's going on. So, while I think of what we're going to do with those signs, I thought we could hide it underneath this place here, which is Ice's new secret project. Hopefully this is not too much of a spoiler, but I just thought we can place a chest here, get those signs in there, and hopefully he won't think of looking here. So, let's get back to the time-lapse, finish this ship, and then finally explain what's going to be happening at that ship. So as you can see, we actually decided to replace all of the spruce wood with dark oak because we thought it looked much better. Now, as you can see as well, I started using a lot of the mangrove wood to detail with the cannons underneath and a little balcony. You can see I used copper bars for the ropes, and in the end we actually decided to fold the sails so that the ship is not moving, and we decided to make our flags out of cyan and green wool. Ice,
Hello, mister.
my dear friend pirate in crime. I think we definitely need to tell the audience, I don't know if you have, I haven't, what the hell this ship is all about. Okay, well, the point is we have to get down here, and you'll see this is an ancestral sign, and it says, "Take your gold and throw in seed and make your mark. Arr!
Arr.
Arr!" So yeah, the point is, I believe this spot is kind of a quest. I believe. How do you want to call this, Ice?
I would call it a quest. We're just here to kind of give each other quests.
So is this kind of like the sailor's quest?
This is the sailor quest indeed.
Beautiful. So we both have a book, and we are
Yes.
going to write each other a quest. But first of all, we have to make our mark by throwing gold in sea,
Yes.
right? All right.
Okay.
You ready?
Arr.
And here it goes.
So by dropping the goal into the sea, that means that you've accepted the quest. And
Indeed,
we
indeed.
can bring anybody from the server here to do that, or we could other people can come by themselves and
Absolutely. Well, I suppose now I gotta figure out a quest for you, so let's mute up for a
All right.
second. People, I have no idea what I'm going to write. Ice has already got a quest, he's flexing. Oh my gosh. So, this is the 14th of May 2026. Hemming sets Ice on a quest to... Okay, I think I've got it. Hemming sets Ice on a quest to build an ethos statue and get 5 people to pay a 10 diamonds tribute to the statue whilst hiding it is a quest. Is this ridiculous? Well, I think I have your quest. I hope it's not way too ridiculous. I don't know. Look, I was blanking. My mind is weird, so...
Yeah, look, it is the first quest, so it's fine if it's we'll set an example for the others, I guess.
True.
Right.
Alright.
I want to read your first and then you read mine, okay?
All right.
Let me see what quest I got. Should I be concerned?
No. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo.
All right. Hemming sets Ice on a quest to build an ethos statue and get 5 people to pay a 10 diamonds tribute to the statue whilst hiding it is a quest.
Look, I don't know.
No, this is awesome. I love it.
All right, let me read yours.
All right.
Okay. Ice heads Hemming on a quest to use ender pearls for a week and tell everybody how great they are. No, he can still use wings, but only when going longer distances. I knew you were going for this one.
Well, here is something to get you started.
Oh,
See,
no.
I was good to you. You can use wings and all.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say, have fun and see.
Oh, no.
Ender pearls suck, by the way.
For context, Ice has been telling me for a week that I should use ender pearls and that wings are terrible. So, oh my god, dude.
Wait. So don't tell me you never noticed I actually have wings.
I noticed, like, when you died.
Like when Tori killed me.
Yeah,
I
otherwise...
was so pissed because I was like, I hid it from him like so much for so long, and he killed me. Like, he's gonna notice I have wings and everything.
Yeah, earlier when he came by and killed you, like, it dropped on the floor, so I saw you had wings, but, like, I was like, wait, what? What are those Tories? What's going on?
I was so pissed when he killed me just because of that. Like, no.
For
like,
how
I
long have you had
tried,
wings?
Like 3-4 days.
Oh god, no. Well, you hid it from me very well. Good play, my friend pirates. So here we are now. We have got a quest. I don't know where I put the book, but we have to use ender pearls for a week and tell everybody they're amazing. And just to clarify the situation, so earlier I wasn't recording properly, but Tori came by and shot Ice. And that's the time, like, his elytra dropped on the floor and I picked it up. And I was so confused because I knew that Ice supposedly didn't have an elytra and was only using ender pearls. But in reality, he'd been fooling me for so long, so... Anyway, I am so happy with this build and with the quests and everything that's going on. This is going to be amazing. Now, obviously, we're going to have to detail a bunch of this. We've got a lot of space down here and stuff. And I have to give it to Ice that building on the fly without planning anything has been absolutely amazing. Now, obviously, it takes a lot more time because you're always tweaking some stuff and changing everything. But this ship turned out so good. and honestly, I'm just so happy we did it. Unfortunately, this has absolutely taken me the entire episode to build this ship here in the ocean. Now, I never know which direction I have to go home. I believe it's that way, but yeah, the base has not been built today, but at least we have plans and we started clearing out some space. So maybe we can meet there and actually start placing just a few blocks. So there we are. This is the place, and I'm going to try and just place a couple of things around here so we can just have a tiny bit of an idea what we're going to be doing for this base. Well, I absolutely don't have a plan, so this is where it ends for today. Honestly, listen, I need to think about this, maybe draw something. Listen, I don't know where this is going, so that's going to be it for today. We have done so many things, because we've actually decided where we're going to build our new base, what it's going to be. We started the Sailor's Quest together with Ice, and now we have a pretty clear quest for next episode, and we made such a cool ship, building on the fly for the first time, I think, on this channel, and that was absolutely amazing. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.